Guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a well, first off, first video of the year, 2024, look at us. But, okay, I'm here with a makeup haul, makeup organization, chit chat, see how we're doing. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Y'all, I was going to post a video last week, but I got sick. So I was taken out for a week. I got COVID, and for those of you who missed Vlogmas, aren't caught up, I am pregnant with twins, 16 weeks. We're almost halfway through. We're still a few weeks out from being halfway through, but twins usually come at 38 weeks. So we're just counting that as like the end date. So if you divide that in half, we're almost there. We're almost halfway. It was weird. It was Sunday, New Year's Eve. Felt fine all day long. No problem. Then my friend Chelsea was in town for New Year's Eve, and she was staying a couple of days, and we stayed up till midnight at home, and I went to bed shortly after midnight after the ball drop, and immediately I was like sore throat, coughing, and I was like, uh-oh, where did this come from? Woke up that morning, went to an Express Care, and they did a strep test and a COVID test, and it was COVID. I'm sure I got it from work, but I was wiped out for like 2.5 days. It didn't really get a fever. I got one like that Monday night, but it like developed in my sleep and broke in my sleep, so it must have just, my body was like healing itself or trying to heal itself when I was sleeping. But otherwise, I didn't have a fever. I was just like coughing and really, really, really tired. So like by Wednesday, I felt better, but the congestion just, I still have a little bit lingering, but it's not bad. But you add like how it's like kind of harder to breathe when you're pregnant with congestion from being sick, and breathing was a struggle there. I was like, maybe I could still film a video because I was feeling a little bit better by the end of the week, but the fact that I couldn't breathe really, I'm like, y'all are going to be like hearing me cough, hearing me sneeze, hear the congestion in my voice, and then you're going to hear me gasping for air. Like, that would have been a mess. But I tested negative on Sunday, so back to work on Monday. Today's Wednesday evening as I film this. My face is a little red. Like, one, I don't have makeup on to cover it. But two, I took a really long nap when I got home. Because, you know, my energy's not great being pregnant. And then you add on getting over being sick. And my body's like, I just need to sleep. I just need to sleep. So I put it in the community tab that there wouldn't be a video, because I really wanted there to be one on the first Friday of the year, but it just didn't work out. So here we are. We're back in it. I'm still here. Things are still going well. How was your holiday, your New Year's? How's your New Year's going? I know where I live in Indiana, like, everyone is sick. It's either COVID, strep, RSV, flu, sinus infection. I'm sure some just have like a normal cold. I don't know. But, oh my gosh, everyone is sick. I don't remember if I said earlier, but I'm pretty sure I got sick from work because I work at a gym, and people, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't feel great. I'll probably be okay for a workout. Like, that's such a common mentality. And then too, some people just don't have symptoms when they're sick or initially sick. So we made it through though. I finally got this room cleaned up, and it's looking so good. I run a Mercari Store, which is why there was so much stuff in here before, and there is still a lot of stuff in here. It's just more organized. So this is just more like decor on the first two shelves, and then the middle shelf are Mercari items. Bottom shelf is a mix of Mercari and my personal stuff, and then to the side here are Mercari items. And then over here is the makeup we're going to talk about today, but it's all cleaned out over here as well. I went through my Mercari items and I pulled out things that have been listed for a while but haven't sold, and I gave those away for free on Facebook Marketplace. That's one of my favorite things to do if I have items that are still like excuse me, really good condition, but they're just not selling on my Mercari, or maybe I have just too much to list, but I still want it to go somewhere. You can take it somewhere to be donated. That's fine. But then wherever you take it, unless it's like a shelter, it's going to charge, you know, whoever buys it. So I love just putting it for free on Facebook Market. Someone can come pick it up and get all that stuff for free and do whatever they need to do or want to do with it. So I had gotten a big bag of clothes and I listed it on Facebook Market. Someone came and picked it up, and then that person who picked it up said, hey, if you have any more stuff, let me know. And when you know you have someone to give stuff to, it's like makes it, at least for me, so much easier to get rid of more stuff. So that's when I went through like my Mercari clothes that were listed, pulled out whatever wasn't selling. Also, I pulled out some stuff for Chelsea, and then I had a few more clothes in my closet that I pulled out. So I gave her another bag. So that feels really good. I'm just trying to be realistic with myself. Like if I didn't really wear it before babies, I'm not going to really wear it after babies. And my body's going to be so different that if something was like, just didn't really care for it anyways, there's no need to hold on to it because I'm going to have to do a pretty big clothing haul. Not all at once, but like once I'm 6 months postpartum or whatever. I don't think I finished my story about being sick. So Chelsea was here and she literally just had COVID like right before she came. So I told her, I was like, you are welcome to stay if you feel comfortable. If you want to go back to your parents' house, because she lives out of town, but her family lives near here, so she'll come and see their family or see her family and then come see me. I was like, or, I mean, I understand if you just want to go home early. And she's like, you know, I feel okay staying since she'd just been sick. Very low chance of her getting reinfected. So the first, I mean, we kind of hung out some in those first couple of days, but I mostly slept. But when I started to feel better, we at least got to hang out at home together. But it just stinks we didn't get to do our like normal stuff of like going around downtown and going to dinner and doing all the things that we typically do when she comes, because I only get to see her once or twice a year. But it was still good to see her. We watched a lot of TV together. Jared didn't get sick. He didn't show any symptoms or anything, so I'm like, that's impressive. It's really impressive. Because usually if he's sick, I'm sick. If I'm sick, he's sick. Like, there's not really many times that, like, only one of us gets sick. So, that was good. Alright, so, makeup. Y'all. So, back here, I bought some makeup. I was given some makeup by 2 people, and then Jared gave me some makeup for Christmas. So we're gonna haul all of that, and then I still have my makeup products from the weekly makeup basket that we did in Vlogmas. So I probably have had these products for like a month now. So we're gonna put all of these back except for my Project Pan items. And then I was thinking, so we'll haul, we'll do a makeup organization, and then my next video, we can do a shop my stash, and then we can decide, do we want to pull some of the new makeup? Do we want to pull some older makeup? Like, what do we want to do? You know, we'll have like the whole collection in one place to make those decisions. So I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything else on my vanity. I have some Project Pan items sitting on my vanity. They're kind of just ready to go for when I finish what's currently in here, because I like to kind of stare at my collection for a little while and see what I'd like to pan next. So I'm going to leave all those items out. Alright, so I'm taking out Project Pan, and I'll do an update in that next video. I have so many video ideas that I'm like just so excited to film them. I think you guys will like them all. But you know, do this one video at a time. So we're gonna haul, gonna put makeup back, and we'll show you kind of like a preview, like what the collection is looking like here in 2024. Okay. In Vlogmas, we did a declutter, and I listed that makeup on Mercari, and I've sold like half of it. So yes, honey. Which just, it inspires me even more that like every time I go through it, I'm like, okay, clearly there is a place for the makeup if I don't want it anymore that's not being wasteful. So it just inspires me to get rid of more and not just hold on to makeup to hold on to makeup, but to actually have like a truly functional makeup collection and not just a bunch of items that I'm like, I like it, but I just can't get rid of it. I don't know. So I want to do another declutter here soon and see if I can get rid of anything else. I know there's some products that are just like expired that I just need to like get rid of. And so I want to talk through those with you guys in another video and all that. So, alright, sorting out the makeup here. Jared's in the kitchen.
Hey guys.
I told them how you escaped getting sick somehow.
I don't know how I did that. I'm glad I did.
Right. You guys got to see our dog Goldie in Vlogmas. She's around here. I hear her toe tapping around.
Yeah, she's tapping.
And she's tapping. Lily, of course, is waiting. Jared's scooping some food into a bowl for himself, so Lily's just waiting to see what her situation's going to be from that. So I talked a lot about Goldie licking, and I don't know if she licks me less or I've just gotten more used to it. Oh, here she comes. But I feel like she does it less. But now our issue is she likes to stand on my stomach, like all four paws when I'm laying down. So I call it standing on the babies. And I keep telling her she cannot stand on the babies because, one, it's really uncomfortable. Well, that's like the main thing. It's just it adds so much pressure to my stomach that it doesn't feel comfortable. But she doesn't understand why she can't. So that's our new struggle together. And she'll finally be like fine, and she'll just rest her head on my stomach, which is really cute and fine. But maybe she's just, you know, letting the babies know right away. She is number one. But here she is. I don't know if you can see her. Goldie, say hi. Say hi. She is a Chowini. She is a Chihuahua, a miniature dachshund. My neighbor found her on our street, and then we took her in, and we've had her since the end of August. I think she's made herself at home, wouldn't you say, babe?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, y'all, I have 4 piles of makeup in front of me divided out. So the first pile are makeup items that I bought off Mercari, and they were in brand new condition, and oh, I'm so excited. So this first item I didn't know was discontinued. My mother-in-law got it a few months ago, and when I saw she had it, I was like, oh, I really want that, and that was on like my mental wish list. So for Christmas, when I was sending Jared links of what I wanted for Christmas, I was like, oh, this would be a good time to get the product. And then that's when I found out it was discontinued, which then began my search on finding it, and I did. Brand new, not touched, and it is the Hoola Glow. This is a bronzer by Benefit. I can't believe it's discontinued. So there's the cute little brushes that they put in. And then this is the actual product. So it's like their normal Hoola, but it's got a little glow to it. I've worn it one time and I really liked it. I would say it's like definitely a like warm toned bronzer, and it looked really pretty on my skin when I wore it. But oh, I was so excited to find this, and again, I can't believe it's discontinued. But I don't know, I don't even know like how long it's been out. I know it's been a few years, but we got that. I think I spent, well, it's hard for me to say because on Mercari you can obviously buy with like, you know, regular debit card, whatever. Or if you sell on Mercari, the money you make, you can use it as credit on Mercari, or you can cash it out to your bank account, whatever you want to do with it. I think there's just like a minimum of like, it has to be at least $10 to cash it out to your bank account. So I had credits from selling things, and then I had some like rewards because I had listed during one of their promo things, so I got some like Mercari money. So I don't know what the actual price is, but I didn't pay anything for it, or maybe I paid just like a few dollars for it. But this, I'm so excited. And this next item has been discontinued for a really long time. It was so popular when it came out and then came out again. And for some reason, I was never really interested in it when it came out or during any of that. Even when it got discontinued, I wasn't very interested in it. But Julie's on Olsen on YouTube is posting Get Ready With Me's Monday through Friday now, y'all. My mornings are so complete. Like every single one of them. And she did a look with her palette. And she's told me in the past how she is one of her favorite palettes. And something just snapped inside of me that I was like, I need that palette. So I found it. Brand new, still in the box on Mercari, and it's the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. I'm sure many of you have this palette already, and I just never got into the craze of it. Maybe it was just too hyped for me to get into at the time. I'm not really sure, but I purchased it. This was $19 plus shipping, but I had enough credits on my Mercari to cover all of it. So I didn't personally, like girl math, I didn't pay anything, but I sold stuff. So, you know, here's the outside. So pretty. In the back. And then you open it up. Like I said, brand new. It's never been touched, swatched, anything like that. Still smells like peaches. I cannot wait to use this palette. I know I'm going to gravitate more towards like this row all the way over to this row. Like this is going to be more of my section, but this is pretty too. And oh, I'm sure the charms, I'm sure looks like maybe a color I'll use more. Some are yum maybe. But maybe like as liners or something I might use this other side. But I'm so excited that this is in my collection and even still has like the cards that it came with. Let's see if any of these looks. Have you ever followed one of the looks that came on these? I remember old Anastasia palettes I got would come with these. And I think I kept some for a while. But I think I ended up getting rid of them because I just never did anything with them. But these are really pretty looks to recreate. And then it says on the back like how to do it. Would that be a fun video to do together, like trying to recreate one of these? Because this Southern Belle one looks so pretty. Like it's definitely dark for me, but it looks really pretty. So those were the two things that I had purchased. And the next palette I kind of have my eye on that I want to see if I can buy brand new for a reasonable price is one of those Too Faced palettes that it's kind of like their new design. So they have like the sunset one and they've had a couple of other ones come out, but I think I want the original one, which I believe the original, is that discontinued? Why am I into discontinued makeup right now? But I might keep an eye out and see if I can get that with maybe some Mercari money, because I have 3 orders to ship out tomorrow, and that will give me a pretty good amount of money for my Mercari store that I could buy maybe another palette, but also like cash out some money too. My Mercari store is just like, it's just spending money for me. When I do cash it to my bank account, I just put it in my spending account. So it's just a way for me to have extra money. Alright, so we're moving on to the next pile. Jared had picked up a couple of makeup items for me for Christmas. And, yeah, okay. I don't remember who I saw talking about these e.l.f. glossy lip stains, but I really wanted one. So he picked up one in Cinnamon Dreams. And I haven't even worn this one yet, but the color looks really fun. I think it was like a neutral color online, or at least it looked like a neutral color. But it looks kind of like more brown, I guess, in the package. Oh, okay. The applicator's purple. I was like, wait a second. But there's the actual color. That could be pretty. I don't know why. How that color came into my life. But maybe it just looked more neutral on Amazon. But I'm excited to try this. Haven't used it yet. And then I've been trying the e.l.f. setting sprays, but this is the one that people say is like the all-nighter, the Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist by e.l.f. I've used it once, so I don't really have like a true opinion on it yet, but I have 2 others from them that I do enjoy, so I don't see me disliking that. And then the next item, Julie talks a lot about on her channel, so I wanted to pick it up. It's the Maybelline New York The City Mini Palette and Chill Brunch Neutrals. I've never tried these city mini palettes. I've never really been interested in them, but hearing her talk about them a lot, I'm like, well, maybe it's worth a try. So they of course have these on Amazon, and I think Target has them too, and they have a few different colorways of it, but this one in particular looks like one that I would use all of the colors, so we'll definitely give this a go. Okay, the next bit of makeup, speaking of Julie, is from Julie. We were talking and she was saying how she just decluttered makeup and she was going to sell some, and she sent me a picture of what she was selling, and at first she said she had the It Cosmetics CC Plus, and I thought she meant the regular one, so I was like, I want it. I sent her money right then. But she meant like the nude one, which I have, and it's not my personal favorite, the Nude Glow, so I didn't want another one of those. So she was like, okay, I can send you your money back, no problem, but here are some more items I'm getting rid of. And so I looked, and she was selling the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder, under eye and face, and it's a loose powder. And she sold it to me for $20, which I thought was like an amazing deal. And I've used it one time and I really liked it, but I found using it to set my foundation, it just didn't really dry down. So this might be more of like a finishing powder or something. I'll have to play with it a little bit and kind of see what the recommended method for applying it is. But I am so excited to have this because Charlotte Tilbury is so expensive. So it's not something that I would have purchased full price, but getting it from her, I was like, yes. So that's all that I purchased from her. But when she sent it, she added in some other little goodies, which I'm so excited about. The first one being the No. 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Press Powder and Light. This is the new packaging. So I have the old packaging here, and I've been using this in Project Pan. And you can see on the back, it's the exact same powder. They just repackaged it. And I assume it's the same formula. I haven't tried it yet. Mine is basically empty. This other one, like spoiler on my Project Pan, it's almost empty. So I can't really like compare them for you. But I'm excited to use this and see if it's like the same or what. But I feel like this packaging is a little bit of a downgrade from what they had before, but maybe that's just me. Then she sent me this Gigi Gorgeous. This is a bronzer. I don't know it's like what brand Gigi Gorgeous is, but this looks like a really pretty bronzer. I'm excited to try this. And then it's so funny. She put a couple other bronzers in here. She put the Too Faced I don't know. It's this one. It's just a little sample size. But it's funny because I was recently looking at these bronzers again to see if maybe I would want to repurchase, because I used to have one or something like, or I don't know if it was a sample. I had one in the past. But then it was in the package, so I think we're good. I really want to try their blush, mostly because the packaging is so cute, but I've heard the actual formula is not great. So then we have a Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and it's like a little sample one, and it's in Deep Bronzer, and I've never tried their deeper one, so I'm curious how this would look on my skin tone or how I would feel about that. So excited for those, a few bronzer options. And then she sent me the Revlon Color Ready in Light Fair. I love this one. I don't know if she didn't like it, or maybe she bought a couple colors and this one didn't work for her. But this is one of my favorites. I already have it in here, and Yeah, and I've worn mine down quite a bit. Like, mine is like so trash compared to this one. And yeah, I've like been making a huge dent in it, and I love it. It's already one that I'm like, I would repurchase that when I finish it. So I'm glad to already have a backup. And I have a couple that I'm painting, but once I'm done painting those, I'm going to use these around the clock. That's all I'm going to use, probably the rest of the year. And then she actually gave me one of the e.l.f. Glossy lip stains. This one is in Power Mauve. Maybe I might have switched these. She might have given me the cinnamon and Jared gave me the Power Mauve. That would make more sense because mauve is something more that I would pick up, so I might have flip-flopped those. But I have worn this one time and I did really like it. So this is the color. And then I will swatch. And then you'll also see next to it where the other one, I wiped it off, but it did leave a stain because they are a gloss that dries down to a stain. So that's what it looks like when it's a gloss. And then when you wipe it down, it does leave a little bit of a stain. I only wore it one time, and I didn't, I guess I didn't pay attention to if it left a stain that lasted all day. But I liked the way it wore all day. Like, there was never a point in the day where I looked at my lips and I was like, ugh, you know, so I really enjoyed it. So that was everything that she sent me. Now we're to the final box, which actually you guys, one of you sent it to me. Big box. Nikki sent this, so thank you, Nikki. She messaged me on Instagram on my Make Life Fit. That's the Instagram I'm most active on, and I'm really active in the stories. So if you want bump updates or you want to know how I'm doing or what's happening in between my videos, you can check that out. I'm in my stories on there like every day. Anyways, she sent me a message and she's like, I went through my makeup, I decluttered stuff, and I have a whole bunch of makeup that I've never even touched, and I want to know, can I send it to you? And I'm like, you want to send it to me? Like, I would be honored if you sent that to me. So she sent it to my P.O. box, which is always listed down below in my videos, and I'm like blown away. As soon as I got home, I had to open everything. So I've already opened all of this because I just could not wait. And many of these are brands I've never tried, or they're just popular products that I've never tried. And I just am very grateful that A, she decluttered makeup, but B, thought of me to give it to. So this is a lot of makeup. So let's go through item by item, and I might just point the camera down. That might be the easiest. Okay, here we go. So box is full. She did a great job wrapping everything. So the first one is Glowish by Huda Beauty. I have a few of these blushes, but not this color. And this is in Sassy Saffron. These are such like a light wash of color. So even if the color looks dark in the pan, I'm sure it's still like a light wash, pretty easy to wear blush. Catrice, this is the Air Blush in Matte. I just learned through watching Juicy Jazz's recent Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me that you can still buy Catrice on Amazon. I've never really thought to look there, but this is in Spice Space 130, and I think that looks like just such a really pretty, easy to use color. And this one is in Cloud Wine, and this says Airbrush Glow, so it's like a glow version of the product, whereas the other one was matte. And it just looks so pretty, and it's nice packaging. The next one is another blush. This is by the brand Persona, and it's in Georgia. And this looks like a really pretty, like a little bit of a sheen to it, kind of a natural, easy to wear color. From the brand Kosas. I still have never tried anything from Kosas. This is their the Sun Show bronzer. This one is in the color Beaches. Is that how I say it? Oh, Beachy. And it looks like it's a baked formula. It has a lot of product in there. Like I said, I've never tried anything from Kosas. I've only heard good things about their products. So this will be cool to use. Givenchy Prism Libre. This is their loose powder. This one's in 3 Vial Rosé. Is this? Yeah, it's a radiant loose powder. And the only person I've ever really heard talk about these is, shoot, what's her name? She does all the hauls every Saturday. She has a massive collection. She rides horses. I can see her face, but I can't think about her name. She loves these powders, and I think she has all of them. So I'm really excited to use this and see if it's worth the hype or what my experience is with it. We have this really cute size Huda Beauty powder. This one is Banana Bread. Haven't tried this color. I have this one in Cupcake, which I actually bought that one off of Julie as well. So this is more of like a yellow toned powder. Stila, this is the Heavenly Dew All Over Glitter and Lake Hillier. I used to really like the Heavenly Hue highlighters, and this one looks so magical. Oh my gosh, I'm excited to play with this and just see how I feel about it. I mean, it scares me a little bit because it looks like a yellow gold tone, but I can't wait. And I'm really excited about this. This is the Stila Convertible Color Lip and Cheek Cream in Lilium. And I've heard about these on YouTube forever, and I know Jessica Braun talks about them a lot, so I can't wait to try it out and see what I think. I don't love cream products, but there are a few formulas like the MAC ones, which, speaking of, there is a MAC one in here. This is one of their Glow Play Blush. This one's in Grand. I don't have this color, but I really like this formula for like a cream product because it's more of a powder and it applies like a powder and dries down like a powder, and I think these are really pretty. I have 2 other ones and this color looks really stunning. Another product from Bare Minerals. This is really a brand I haven't personally explored too much. I've had a few items from them over the years, but this looks so pretty. It's one of their bronzer, so it's a blush and bronzer, and this one is in the color Kiss of Mauve. And I am like a mauve girl, like that's one of my favorite colors that I gravitate towards for makeup. This looks stunning, and I've never used this product, but I've seen people review it quite often, and I've always seen good reviews on it. Another Bare Minerals product, this is the Ocean Sunset Glow, and it is a peachy glow highlighter. It's a soft coral blush, and then it's a Kiss of Spice bronzer. Again, haven't explored a lot from this brand. I know that when Glam Moms was on YouTube and Jen was posting her videos, which is so sad that she's not anymore. Oh, this comes out. That's kind of magical. Anyways, she loved, maybe she still does love, we don't know anymore because she doesn't post, the Bare Minerals palettes, and she had quite a bit of them, and so every time she saw them, I'm like, I should get one of those. That looks so good, but I never did. We have one of the mini Naked palettes, which my mother-in-law has a few of these. I don't know if she has this one, so it's intrigued me, like, would I want a mini? But I've never purchased, but now I have one, and I can't wait to use it. This is the Urban Decay Naked Half Baked, and these colors are all my colors. Like, they're light. You can have like a nice crease shade, something to like maybe do a liner or just deepen it up, and then these other colors look like they'd be really pretty one and done. I had one product that got a little messed up. This is the only one that got a little bit messed up, but it's still very usable. But this is from Flower Beauty, and it's the Desert Lights. These are eyeshadows, right? Desert Lights Shadow Palette, yeah. So there are 6 colors in it, and actually in Juicy Jazz's video, her Get Ready With Me, Shop My Stash Get Ready With Me, she has a couple of these, and she said she loves them, and I think she no, she was thinking about using it in the video, but she didn't end up. So I'm really excited to try these. These look like they'd be really pretty, like one and dones, or maybe just maybe a topper to add a little bit of an extra glam to a look. So I'll have to press that one back in. We have another item from Persona. It's a blush stick, or a blush multi-stick in Guava. Again, I haven't really explored too many cream products, so I don't think I've ever tried a blush stick, but this color looks really pretty, and I'm excited to explore if I even like this type of product, especially with such a pretty color. Tarte, I haven't tried one of these either. It's a Sculpt Tape contour wand, and this one is in Double Duty Beauty Soft Bronze. I know that Kelly, what is her channel? Is it just Kelly? She loves Tarte products, probably because she has a discount affiliate code with them, but I'm pretty sure these are one of her favorite products from them, so I can't wait to use it. And it has like the sponge applicator that's like super popular right now. Here is a NARS. This is Laguna 2 bronzer. I don't know, it's two different, it says original on the back. Is it different than the actual Laguna? I don't know, it's stunning. I can't wait to use it. Alright, we have a Laura Mercier. This is one of my favorite high-end brands. I just don't buy a lot from them because of the price point. But this is a blush in the color Chai. Oh my gosh, that looks like such a nice universal color. Becca's Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. I don't remember if I've ever tried Opal. If I did, I don't recall. A couple more products here. We have one of the Rare Beauty blushes. This one is in the color Encourage. Again, haven't tried these yet. I know her highlighters that are like in this wand, I see Erica on TikTok talk about so much, and I've been so tempted to buy one, but they're always sold out. Say Beauty, haven't tried them, but this is a cream rosy dew blush, so it looks like there's going to be a little bit of sheen to it. That's such a pretty color. ColourPop, this is eyeshadow, is in Sequin. I don't think I've ever tried a ColourPop eyeshadow. I've tried the ColourPop blush, I mean like in the Super Shock line. I've seen some of their highlighters that I've really wanted to try, but I've been eyeballing buying some of. Okay, a couple more products. The One Size. This is the translucent powder. I've heard so many good things about this powder. I don't know if it's a matte or like what the finish is on it, but I can't wait to play with it and see. And then the last one is a Moon Dust shadow in Lithium. I love these shadows, and this looks like a really pretty color, so we'll definitely give that a go. So those are all the products that Nikki sent me. Again, thank you so much, Nikki. That was so generous. Okay, everything fit pretty well in here. I didn't get anything new to fit in here, but I figure as we use things and if I do another declutter and just keep kind of refining my collection, I've just kind of gotten to the mindset that if I'm not using it, I should truly just move it along. Whether that's to the trash, whether that's to a friend, or whether that's it's good enough to sell on Mercari. There's no need anymore for me personally. I'm not judging if you do this, but to just hold on to stuff to hold on to stuff. So we didn't add anything in there. We just put everything back. We ended up putting the new products here in the back, and then we added in the products back from Shop My Stash. Ended up adding this center basket here for all the products that wouldn't fit in there, like where they would go. So it looks good. And then we did a brush declutter during Vlogmas, so these are the ones I'm keeping, and I love that they fit back here because I'm always being mindful of like what I have, opposed to like having it with the lid closed sitting on a shelf. Then I always forget about it. And I have sold part of the ones we decluttered. I did a like all eye brush bundle, and I sold that. I haven't listed the face products. I think I'm going to do the rest of them just as like face brush bundle. So I haven't done that yet because I have to wash some of them. So yeah, but anyways, I love having them here. I can see them, and then these are face products, and then we threw in like the cheek products here that I just didn't have room for in the other drawer. This is all of my eyeshadows. I set these on top because I want to grab them out next time I'm in here. But these are all eyeshadows, palettes, bigger palettes, singles, all that. We really downsized this drawer in the last year. And it looks really good in here. So that's going to be everything for today. Thank you guys so much for being here, watching this video. I know it's been a long one. Hope you're all well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!